Welcome to Motivator's 5th tutorial on corks. I hope you actually learned something from this and enjoy watching this video.
Okay, so there's a couple different setups to go into corkscrews, and the most common one when you're first learning is called J-step. And to do these, what you want to do, you take 2 or 3 steps into it, but the last 2 steps is like the most important. So for the last 2, you're taking one big one on your outside foot, going away from the middle, and then one big one with your inside foot going towards the middle. You're turning your foot as you land. After here, you're hopping into it, and you're bringing your arms behind, swinging your leg and your arm through at the same time, and kicking really hard.
You want to swing your leg over to your shoulder, so your kick itself should be going kind of not straight up and not straight to the side, but up at an angle towards your shoulder. And your arm's going to swing with your legs, so when you're coming around with that, you're going to have everything back, and you're going to swing it all up together. So it's connected all in, and then when you're actually going for the corkscrew, all you're going to be doing is bring those arms over to whatever shoulders you're spinning.
So another thing with the J-step is with your jumping foot, you want to make sure you jump really, really high off of it, and then you have to swing your arms and the leg that are behind as hard as you can when you jump while pushing off this leg for the height, and that's what gets you a really clean corkscrew setup. So just keep practicing those until you get them down, and then after that you'll be ready for So after you have J-steps down, a really good progression step to go from here is kick the moons. So how you want to do these, it's basically that J-step into a backflip for right now. So when you do this, same J-step you had before, just when you go right here, kick your leg up and do a backflip. When you're first doing these, you might want to tuck because it might feel safer. And then afterwards you can start landing better and better without doing that, and maybe even flash kick out of it. And then I'll show you one of those. So then after you get kick the moons down, you want to do what's called a cheat gainer. And it's basically the same thing, but you twist a little bit sideways while you're doing the backflip. So it's almost like you're doing it into a side flip. And if you have butterfly kicks down too, it's kind of like that, but diagonal. So this time, instead of kicking straight up, you want to kick over your shoulder, or maybe even more than that. Start doing a backflip, but then like bring your shoulders around so that you're landing on one foot like this and twist out of it, which will kind of get you the feel for twisting during them. So I'll show you one of those. So now you're ready for the cork. So you're outside, you're on grass, or you're on mats. Mats is safest. Do it on those first, or trampoline. And what you want to do that J-step that you've been working on this whole time. Super powerful kick into a backflip 360. If you can't do backflip 360s, which I couldn't backflip 360 left when I learned them, you're just going to kick really hard, start doing a kick the moon, and then just wrapping the twist really hard, and twist as much as you can until you see the ground again. I think it's for the second time, because you're doing a 540 spin on a horizontal axis. So that second spot, you want to see the ground, stick your foot out and land. Or stick both feet out, which I did for the first 2 years. Still done that sometimes, but you know, just keep working on it. Okay, so remember during the J-step to take big, long strides, and use your arms for momentum when you're doing this a lot. So when you take that first step towards the outside, you want to swing your inside arm around. That way when you come back towards the center, you can get both of them behind you to swing really hard and drive your foot up alongside your arms. And then you want to kick with a really straight leg really hard and jump as high as you can off that jumping leg. And then right after you do this, you're going to start flipping a little bit, and that's when you wrap in the twist after you set with your arms. And you spin really fast and bring your arms in as close as possible and try to keep your legs straighter. That way you twist faster, and don't tuck. That'll make you spin slower. So usually I go in between those. I'm not completely straight because I'm not perfectly clean, but you just got to keep working on it. And then when you see the ground, if you want to make it better, stick one foot out and try swinging through. But if you're just starting, try landing on both feet and just coming out just like any other backwards flip. It feels a lot like a backflip 360 if you do it the way that you backflip 360, but if not, just kick, start flipping, spin really fast, and then land, and then you have the corkscrew. Okay, so when you do these, you're probably gonna knee for a while after you learn it. I think I kneed instead of kicked for like 2 years before I actually got a full extension kicking with a straight leg. It just takes a lot of practice, so don't worry about it if you're kneeing instead of kicking and either not flipping or flipping too much and then landing on both feet. It's fine. Just keep practicing them and eventually you'll get them to where you have them down perfectly, or better. So just keep going for it and you will land it perfectly tomorrow or 2 years from now, like me. Like with any trick, there are many things that can go wrong. Among these are twisting too early,
Kneeing,
opening up early,
throwing one arm,
not jumping,
not throwing arms at all,
tucking,
helicoptering,
flailing,
slipping, bailing,
short steps, not using arms,
or even putting them in their shirt, sticking arms out,
landing on neck, not going for it,
twisting the wrong way,
twisting too much,
not twisting enough,
or not flipping.
So there are many mistakes you can make, so don't make any of them and you'll be fine. Okay, so now we're going to show you what a corkscrew looks like if you're doing it with your eyes open as if they were on your chest.
Thank you for watching our video, and I hope it helped you learn corks. And if it did, make sure you like and subscribe for future tutorials. Anyways, we are currently accepting comments below for suggestions on how to do other tricks. And if you leave a comment with a trick you want to learn, we may just make a tutorial just for you. Warning, do not attempt or allow somersaults landing on the head or neck. This is the chance of injury. Use purple only with mature, knowledgeable supervision. 14 for Morton. Welcome to Motovira's 4th tutorial.
5th!
Cork from first person view. If your face was in your chest.
That's what I did.
Welcome to Motovira's 5th tutorial, which shall be on double corks. Thank you for watching our video, and we really do hope you learned corkscrews with this. And if you did help you, make sure you like and subscribe. Anyways, we're taking suggestions for future tutorials in the comments below. So please, if you want to learn anything, leave it in the comments below. I don't want this.
Oh, falling off the trampoline, smashed heel on the trampoline, and now it's just hurting.
Thank you for watching our video, and I really do hope it helped you learn corks. And if it did, make sure you like and subscribe for future videos. Also, we're currently taking suggestions for the future tutorials in the comment section below. So if you'd like to learn a new trick or something, please leave a comment, tell us what that trick is, and we might just make a tutorial just for you.
Throw your arm up and forward, not just straight up, because then you could flip really slow, but not straight forward because you'll get no height. As you're throwing
In the crypt, but not as cold as the words across your lips.